Are you struggling to find suppliers that are worth the shit? Frustrated because you call them and they don't have any products that you want to sell, or they tell you that they aren't taking on new accounts at the moment? Are you giving up hope because you scan a list and the only thing that's profitable is nothing? Well, you've come to the right place, my friends. In this video, I'm going to tell you why you can't find good wholesale suppliers. How's that? Think about starting a infomercial business next. Taking on investors. Interested? Comment below. All right, so hopefully that got your attention. And like I said, I am going to tell you why you can't find good wholesale suppliers. But before I do so, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you do find it helpful by the end. Make sure to stay until the end. Always stay until the end. All right, so chances are that you have run into a lot of wholesale suppliers that you don't consider to be good wholesale suppliers. You're not having any luck into finding those suppliers that are giving you a ton of profitable products. Well, first off, I have to say, don't complain about this. A ton of people complain about this, and complaining literally does nothing for you. It's just part of the business. You don't need to complain about it. You don't need to whine about it. Just keep going. And second of all, chances are you've actually run into good wholesale suppliers and you don't even know it. Do you just contact a supplier, you get a list, you scan the list, you find something profitable, or you don't, and then you just move on? Be honest, because I know for a fact that a ton of people do this. Every single time I've gotten a message saying, I can't find good wholesale suppliers. I've looked everywhere. I've scanned so many lists. They're doing this exact same thing. And if you're doing it, then you're shooting yourself in the foot and you don't even realize it. One thing you have to realize about this business, the wholesale business that we're all trying to get into, is that it's the people business, and it has to be a win-win situation for everyone. This is what I mean. You have your business, right? This is your little wholesale business that you're trying to get up and running. And the distributors that you're trying to work with, or the manufacturers that you're trying to work with, have their own business, right? Now, why should these distributors, these people that are already established, give you the best prices, give you the best list, give you the best emails when you haven't provided any value? You just showed up, you literally just called them, you scanned the list, and then they never heard from you again. Why should these distributors give you those products? Let's do a little scenario question, okay? Let's switch the roles for a second. You're the distributor, okay? You have your own distribution company of a ton of branded products, a bunch of brands that a ton of Amazon sellers would love to get their hands on. You operate the whole thing, right? And you have a bunch of Amazon sellers knocking on the door. And you have person A, right? Person A takes the time to really build a relationship with you anytime that you need them, anytime that there's any issue with their shipment or with a product or whatever it may be. They are always reliable, they are always accessible, and they always try to offer value wherever they can, even in the smallest ways. They're very friendly, they always ask you for new lists, they maintain contact with you, and they've also built a relationship even with the shipping staff. All right, that's person A. Now you're very familiar with person A. They make a lot of orders, they've established themselves with you, they've built that relationship with you, right? And now you have person B. Person B is a brand new Amazon seller who just showed up to your door and is asking for a list. You give them the list, they look at you, then they walk off. Now you tell me who you're gonna give the best deals, the best products, and the exclusive deals to between person A and person B. Obviously person A, right? Because they've taken the time to build this relationship with you, and that's the key. Now, I'm not saying that you can't make money without building a relationship, but building a relationship is really going to help you level up and separate yourself from everyone else who's also knocking on their door. Now, with that being said, you don't need to have a great relationship to start making money with this business. The reason I say that is because we all start having zero relationships with our suppliers, right? We all start from square one, just like YouTube, for example. We all start with 0 subscribers, and when it comes to Amazon wholesale, we all start with 0 wholesale relationships. But you have to work on developing that over time, and in the meantime, there's still plenty of opportunity for you to make a lot of money. But you can't just scan a list and walk away, get another list and walk away. It doesn't work like that. You're gonna miss a lot of opportunities that way. So then what do, right? What is the missing link? Well, you do need to get a list. That's absolutely true. And you will find profitable products on that list, either at face value or if you negotiate and you know how to negotiate with your suppliers. So step 1, you need to get a list, right? Step 2, you need to get on their email list. A lot of suppliers have products on their inventory list, but they have even more products that they blast out via email. And if you're not on that email list, you're missing a lot of opportunity there. Now, another thing that you need to do is you need to ask if they have any closeouts, specials, deals, discounts, anything like that. Ask them that because sometimes they do, and you can get your hands possibly on a closeout deal that, you know, was released a couple days earlier before you signed up or something like that, right? But you have to maximize the potential for you to find these profitable products, and that's how you do that. Get a list, get on their email list, ask them for closeout specials, discounted products, anything like that. That is the way that you're going to maximize your potential for finding these profitable products, is by doing those things that I just said. If you scan a list and you walk away, don't complain that you can't find products, because that's the worst thing that you can do. Now, if you're interested in building a relationship with your supplier, don't overcomplicate it. If you do only two things, these two things, you will be just fine. Now, the two things are, one, that you need to be reliable. If you say you're going to do something, you need to do it. If you're placing monthly orders, place monthly orders on a timely manner. If they're going to ask you for labels, send them on time, okay? Remember, this is your business, so treat it like that. Be very, very reliable in any little aspect that you can. If you do that, that's going to go a very, very long way. Now, number two, make yourself accessible. Being accessible to your suppliers makes them feel like they can just reach out anytime they can. I always, and I mean always, give every single one of my suppliers my personal phone number, because I want them to know that they can text me, email me, call me whenever they need anything whatsoever. I don't care how small or how big. And then I have multiple suppliers that text me quite a bit because I make myself very accessible. You want to make yourself accessible so that your supplier feels like they can reach out to you anytime that they want. Do those two things and you'll be just fine when it comes to building a relationship. Now, another thing that you can do to take your relationship even to the next level is to offer value. I think you always should offer value in anything that you can, right? And offering value to your suppliers can be as small as they ask you a question regarding Amazon and you answer that. I've had multiple suppliers text me and ask me to look certain things up on Amazon, or ask me questions about how Amazon FBA works and Amazon FBA sellers, okay? Those are very little quick things that I can do for them that go a very long way. And some people might not think that's value, but that is value, because they're asking you a question and they're using you as a resource, which means they have you right there in their minds. Do those three things, you have nothing to worry about. Be accessible, be reliable, always offer value. Just a quick video for you guys, but I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, make sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button and commenting something down below. Also, make sure to check the description. I have a course down there, free trainings, free Facebook group, my Instagram, my second channel, all that stuff down in the description. And if you want to know how to do Amazon product research the wholesale way, then you're going to want to make sure you watch the video on the screen where I show you exactly how to do it step by step. I'll see you guys in the next video.